Welcome to Brana YouTube News Channel. Today, we're focusing on recent diplomatic efforts surrounding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, particularly a series of high-profile phone calls initiated by former U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump is reportedly reaching out to both Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The stated aim is to discuss a potential ceasefire and bring an end to the fighting, which began in 2022 and has now spanned over 3 years. Sources indicate that Mr. Trump is prioritizing his conversation with President Putin before speaking with President Zelensky. While specific details from these calls are not yet public, there is anticipation that they could lead to an announcement of a ceasefire. The White House has commented on Trump's stance, noting that he is seeking an immediate end to the conflict and has expressed frustration with both sides involved. Previously, Mr. Trump had suggested that a direct meeting between himself and Putin was the key element needed to achieve a ceasefire.
He and I will meet. I think we'll solve it, or maybe not, but at least we'll know. And if we don't solve it, it'll be very interesting.
However, the path to peace remains complex. Russia's President Putin has stated that any agreement must pave the way for lasting peace, which he links to addressing what Russia considers the conflict's root causes and ensuring Russian state security. Ukraine, on the other hand, views Russia's actions with skepticism, suggesting they are attempts to delay progress while fighting continues. Kyiv is advocating for a two-stage peace process, an initial, rapid ceasefire, potentially for a month, followed by negotiations aimed at a long-term resolution. Recent diplomatic efforts hosted by Turkey last week, initially proposed by Russia, also failed to achieve a comprehensive ceasefire. Although a temporary agreement on Black Sea safety was reached and a prisoner exchange occurred, the deal ultimately did not hold, with both sides citing breaches. Neither Putin nor Zelensky attended these talks in person. Zelensky declined after Putin sent a delegation instead of attending himself. Despite these diplomatic discussions, military action persists. Russia recently carried out a significant drone attack on Ukraine, described as the largest since the war started, involving hundreds of drones. There were also unconfirmed reports from Kyiv about Russia preparing to test fire a ballistic missile, seen by some as a show of force towards the West. The current situation is marked by uncertainty. The success of these high-level phone calls and other diplomatic initiatives in ending the violence and achieving a lasting peace remains to be seen. After years of intense conflict and stalled negotiations, the world is watching to see if dialogue can finally bring an end to the bloodshed.